Okay, where am I at? I honestly think I'm going the wrong way. Let me circle back. So let's jump on a topic, shall we? My Harley Davidson Sportster. Like, if you're thinking about getting one or you're looking at a Sportster, the Sportster is an amazing motorcycle for what I'm doing with it right now, for city commuting or city riding, as long as you're not sitting in a lot of traffic. Because if you're going to be sitting in traffic, like dead stop traffic and stuff like that, honestly, it's going to suck, because the Sportster has an air-cooled motor, so it gets hot. Wow, they're partying everywhere. So it gets hot really quick. Like, I mean really quick. Doesn't take long at all for this thing to warm up. Look at my favorite building, lit up all green and shit. I love it, I love it, I love it. But if you're actually moving while you're on your Sportster, then it's excellent for commuting, going out, bar hopping, stuff like that. Taking a quick ride, ripping it through the city. You know, it's an amazing machine for doing all that good stuff. Uptown Cabaret. I think that's a strip club or something like that. Look at this view. All the night lights. It's beautiful. Beautiful, people. Look at that view. It's so amazing, wouldn't you say? Alright, let's go this way. Let's go this way. But as you can see, the small frame and nimbleness of this motorcycle makes it excellent for city commuting. Like I said, bar hopping, going to visit a friend, just getting around, going somewhere real quick, taking a quick spin through the city. It's not going to be ideal for any type of long distance riding, in my opinion. People do long distance riding on their Sportsters, but for me, I wouldn't suggest this specific motorcycle. Like, if I was a salesman at a dealership and you came in looking to purchase a bike, my first question is going to be, how are you going to be riding that bike? Or what's going to be your main use for the motorcycle? Like, what do you plan on doing? Do you plan on taking some longer road trips? Do you plan on making that your main source of transportation? If so, how far do you commute back and forth to work? How much commuting do you plan to do? Or do you plan on carrying stuff with you? Things like that. Those questions would be extremely important. And if you told me anything like, you know, I need to carry a lot of things, or I plan on taking maybe 5, 6, 7 trips a year, 6 to 8 hours or more, then I would point you towards a bagger, a touring motorcycle, maybe even a Softail. It just depends, but most likely a touring bike. People are out. Now, if you told me you just plan on using it as like a little daily bike to have some fun on, to zip around, go visit some friends, bar hop, which you shouldn't be drinking and riding, so bar hopping isn't a good idea on a motorcycle. But if you are going to do it, I can't stop you. No one can. But if that's your plan, then yes, I might suggest the Harley Davidson Sportster to you. Let me get over. I want to just sit on them tracks. I don't feel like that's a good idea. Spectrum Center. Now, there's ways to make your Sportster a lot more comfortable just by doing different type of upgrades and the way you set it up. And that's one of the good things. Again, I've said it in many videos. If you wonder and watch any of my Sportster videos, I say it in almost all of them, that this bike is the most customizable motorcycle known to man. You could definitely customize the fit of it the way you want it to be for yourself, because there's so many aftermarket parts. But as far as customizing it to be able to do extremely long distance riding, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, because what you would have to do to this motorcycle would make it no longer a Sportster. But for what I'm doing right now, just zipping around the city, having some fun, going around downtown, definitely it's an amazing motorcycle, especially the fact that it attracts a lot of attention because it's one of the best sounding motorcycles once you throw a good exhaust on it as well. Like, this engine sounds bow. But for extreme long distance riding, you're gonna have a slow ass. It's a fact. And if you put a passenger on this thing, which I highly do not suggest, the Sportster is not really made for two-up riding. Yes, you can do it. I did it. There's some videos on here on my channel where me and Miss Ryda rode up to this Harley Davidson like antique museum thing that was like an hour and 30-minute ride. Were we comfortable? Hell no. Were we able to do it? Yes, we got there. We did it. But it's not the ideal bike for two-up riding either. It's a motorcycle that is great for short distance city commuting, customizing, looking badass, and sounding freaking amazing. It's not a highway cruiser. You're not going to be on the highway doing long distance riding. You're going to be zipping around the city. But I'm about to do what the Harley is not necessarily made for, which is hit some seriously high speeds so I can get home because I'm hungry. I'm always hungry when I'm out here. Have y'all noticed that? Like, I'm always hungry. But it's your boy Infinit Ryda signing out. Make sure you stay safe, be blessed, and get out there on two wheels, people. Whether it's on a Sportster, a touring bike, a sports bike, a mini bike, just get out there and ride. Live life the best way you can. I sincerely love y'all. Deuces.